When I turn up, you get going. At every stop, baby, oh, it's showing. If I should stay, you find a reason to leave. When I'm busy, that's the time you are free. Just tell me, what should I do? How can I get
Good morning. The kids are watching Winnie the Pooh. Oh, my plan to come back, but the doors are shut. The kids are watching Winnie the Pooh. I just poured some coffee. We have a lot to get done today. We need to get groceries. I figured I'd sit down and oh, hi. That's not the voice that there it is. I need to get a meal plan. I need to do some more seeds. I need to get a few things done. I'm going to take you throughout the day. So hope you're excited. Good morning. And we're going to keep things positive today. There are a few issues with the house. We had one warm day and wow, we didn't know there could be more wrong with this house. If you're new here, we just moved here. Paid a lot of money for it. And we weren't expecting to fix as much as we have. But again, we're very just fortunate to have a home. We just would like a break from the repairs. So we've been trying to navigate that. And I'm trying to be real and authentic with you because it has been a stressful few weeks. So yeah, I hope you're excited. Let's get into our day. We need to, get groceries, like I said. So we're doing potatoes for breakfast and eggs. And what was I going to say? Oh, I made extra potatoes so I could do, anytime Mama's talking, you silly little thing. I made extra potatoes so I could do potato salad for lunch. But I'm going to pop this in at 425 for like 20 minutes. While my pan heats up, I'm just making some protein, like energy balls. Normally I'd do protein powder with this, but I don't have any. So I love just ingredients. I do have a link with them, but I just got started with them. So just bear with me. It's exactly what it is, just ingredients. They have electrolytes, they have vitamins for kids, and it actually tastes good and it's clean. So I usually put that protein powder in there. You can get little packets, but I have the oats in here. It's the sprouted rolled oats from Costco. I have peanut butter honey, and then I have these Unreal milk chocolate gems. Someone asked me what was in there, so let me show you. We have milk chocolate, cocoa butter, non-fat milk, whole milk powder, cane sugar. There's sunflower lecithin. There is a gum in there. I didn't know that, but the best part is these are colored with vegetables and fruits. So I thought that was really cool. We're gonna put this maybe a few more in there. And I did put cinnamon. I have the Ceylon cinnamon. I add it to whatever I can just because it has some good immune properties to it. But that was the plan today, to go on a little, invasive plant hunt in our yard and see what we can use. We got our soil test back from the extension office and we are clear. There are no pesticides on our yard, probably because not a lot of people lived here for a long time. But I was concerned. I just wasn't sure. So yeah, I'm really excited. No Roundup, woohoo. And we're in the clear to collect all those invasive plants and use them medicinally. So I think we'll share some of that in the video today. I was informed that they don't want energy balls, they wanted bars. So I just flattened it into some parchment paper, and you could serve it like this. It's just extra sticky. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. It could go overnight if you want, or it could go for like an hour. You should be just fine. You can melt some chocolate on there or really do whatever you want with this, but we're going to keep it plain and go from there. Alrighty, I got the kids set up with peanut butter, honey, and toast, and then this is like their second breakfast. So Good Culture cream cheese, or Good Culture cottage cheese, the eggs from down the road, the soy-free, grain-free, which is nice, and then some strawberries, and hopefully that will get us by before we get to the store here. What'd you see?
Hopped out.
Why did they hop out if it's zippered?
It's one. It's pokey, but actually down. Because
All right, so the big ones right now, I do see poison ivy, but among that is some periwinkle. We have some Chinese holly up there. It was a bush that was kind of destroyed. I think it was intentional, like someone put it there. I have your hand. We have an azalea and a rhododendron, kind of from the same family, but not the same plant. So I'm excited about that, which explains why one flowered quicker than the other, which will be nice. And then we have spruce tips. You can do so many things with spruce tips. When I worked in the breweries, they made a spruce tip IPA, and man, that was divine. Maybe I'll get into some of my own beer making after this baby, because I did really enjoy that. My husband and I did it in college a few times, and we also brewed some items that probably not allowed, and that's okay too. But I really love doing like our own ferments and such. Apple ciders, hard cider would be fun to get into. Wine, the world is our oyster. But it's just gorgeous down here, isn't it? Huh? Is it pretty? Yeah, I love seeing all these wild violets. That's kind of where I started with the soil samples. Millie's afraid of these bees here. Because I wanted to make wild violet jelly or tea, and there's so many other things. If you want me to go more into medicinals, let me know. I'm definitely going to do the video. Well, I have it done, I just have to edit it. Video about medicinal plants that I'm planting, but then the invasives that I have here are definitely usable. There's so many of them, so we're going to collect some. Obviously some onion grass. You can make a pesto with that. We have dandelions, which is our homeschool activity today. We're going to make some dandelion lions, and then I'll show you how to do that. Super easy. You just get cardboard and poke holes in it, and then have the kids make a sweet little lion. So I'm going to go through here, see what else I can find, because there may have been some that I've lost. We do have some lilacs up there, which is nice. We had lilacs in Colorado, and we always like making a lilac simple syrup for margaritas. I know I'm talking a lot about liquor, but you could put it in just about anything. How about some black tea? That would be delicious. All right, we just got back from the grocery store. We did Giant this week. There were a lot of great family sales, and we hit the first part of the sale, so it might be going on in your store right now, but I just shop my app and then clip my coupons. Then they also have like bonus rewards, and you have to look into that. You can accumulate points, and then you can accumulate more points on certain items that you buy, which I think is pretty cool. And they have a great discount on gas. I find a lot of what I need at Giant versus like Wise or something like that. So I'm pretty excited. We got some good sales, and it will last us the week. So first thing on sale was 8 pounds of potatoes for $4.99. I just got russets. I think that will be easy enough. I love stacking up on easy things like potatoes. We have white American cheese. I love Cooper Sharp, but they have gotten pricey, like $11 for a pound, which is ridiculous. So we just got American buffalo chicken, hickory smoked turkey. The cucumbers were 2 for $6, so we just got some small mini cucumbers. I'm excited. We're growing quite a few cucumbers in the garden this year, so I'll be excited to see that harvest. We have bananas. We have Wild Wonders. These were 2 for $6 as well. The family size Rana meals were on sale for $9, so I got a 5-cheese lasagna, and then I got the family size tortellinis. They were on sale for $5, so that's a good deal too. Just put some sausage with that and just make it into not a sheet pan but a casserole dish with sauce and cheese, and you're good to go. Organic strawberries were on sale, $3.99, so I got 2 of those, and the raspberries and blackberries, same situation, so I got 1 of those. The green beans were 60 cents if you bought 5, so I grabbed those for a rainy day. This is going to be my setback for the prepper pantry this week, and that came in under 5, so I can use, I don't know, a little extra cash for something else in here. That was the goal. I got some pretzels to go with some hummus. I got the roasted red pepper hummus this time. I don't have any chickpeas, and I really like the roasted red pepper, the Nature's Promise brand. We got sour cream, Good Culture cottage cheese, the dark chocolate wafer cookies. We got fresh brown eggs, a dozen of each. The Cracker Barrel was on sale 2 for $6 and then 50 cents off from a rewards. So I got sharp and marbled sharp. And then their bread section, I was excited. They had $1.94 for the rustic Italian slices. I thought that would be yummy with lasagna one night. And then they also had some of the Italian bread for $1.09. So I'm going to freeze that. And then Nature's Own, we got 2 of those loaves. And then the Dole chopped kits, which I really love putting with the Good Culture cottage cheese, not necessarily Dole, but just bagged salad mixes like this. I like to do that because sometimes I'm on a salad kick and sometimes I'm not with this pregnancy, but I really enjoy that. And these were on sale. So I got Chipotle and cheddar, and then the bacon Caesar. We got tortilla chips, hickory smoked barbecue Boulder Canyons. We have Stonyfield yogurt, Macintosh apples, can't get enough of those. Some milk, half and half. We needed salt. This is what I found. This was $4.99 with a 50-cent coupon. So, product of Spain, the Mediterranean sea salt. I found it in the natural aisle. I'm going to air quote that. But it's a pretty big, I don't know, bag. And it's, or well, tin here. And it's cheaper than Redmond's right now. So, and then I got the Berries Gold Tea. My grandmother, my Mimi, put me onto this. I think I mentioned it in the last video, and it's a product of Ireland, but sometimes you can find it at like Giant. I haven't seen it anywhere else, but it's really good tea if you're an iced tea drinker. So I'm going to put this all away, and I will catch up with you in a bit here.
Go ahead and swim.
Here's your water ducks.
Water.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, so you get used to it. We're going to sleep out here soon, huh?
I'm not.
Not you. Duckies.
Mom, guess what I'm going to do?
And a
Mom,
chicken.
guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a little camp out.
You're going to have a camp out with them?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Sure, yeah.
And they can't.
Say, here's a dandelion.
And
Okay, no more. Alrighty, I have snuck away to just try and talk about the meal plan for the week. So if a child interrupts, I apologize. Sometimes it can get loud. So I truly believe that kids are kids and should be allowed in spaces, but I always have to explain this. I understand that it's loud and I'm trying to explain something. So meal plan. If you're new here, we do breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home pretty much every single day. Sometimes we get a pizza or go through fast food. We're not perfect. Right now we have baseball, so sometimes we get things from the concession stand, but I don't know. This week we do have a barbecue for baseball on Saturday, so we'll see what we're doing there. We're bringing macaroni salad. It's pretty typical barbecue food. But for breakfast, we always do what you saw today: eggs, cottage cheese, and some sort of meat. We just focus on protein and then get some berries as well, and sometimes do some fiber. But Monday, another thing about my meal plan. Sorry if you're new here. I always have to explain. I utilize leftovers, so I plan for the week. If I'm doing one meal, that it can be made over into a different meal. I call them leftover makeovers. So Monday, quinoa salad. Right now, we're liking like a Greek quinoa salad, but we use mozzarella instead of feta just because we don't have feta. And we do quinoa. We do a little bit of olive in there, some sort of like pickled pepper, and sometimes we throw tomatoes in there and basil, arugula, things of that nature. But it's really tasty and everybody likes it, so that's good. And then for dinner, we're doing pimento burgers and fries. So that's basically from scratch everything. We make the potatoes and bacon fat that we've saved. Burger patties we roll together. We'll do lettuce and tomato if we have it. If we don't, then whatever. And then homemade buns, and then the pimento dip, I just put it together. It's just like mayo, sour cream. I just put olives in mine instead of getting specifically pimentos, and I just do sharp cheddar and then go from there. For Tuesday, we're doing grilled pesto and grilled pesto, grilled cheeses, and squash soup. So the pesto right now, we're just using carrot tops. I don't have any basil, and it's like a bitter pesto, but I add some Italian seasoning oil. I spread that on homemade bread and then do cheese. The squash soup is a little bit sweet. It's just frozen from when I made it probably 2 weeks ago. It's like a butternut squash soup. And then, yeah, we go from there. For dinner, we're doing pierogi, sausage, and veggies. That's usually on a sheet pan, and I'm just now thinking about it. I won't have sausage, so we'll just do pierogi, salmon, and veggies. That's all we have. Really, that's interchangeable. You can do whatever you want there. For lunch on Wednesday, we're doing chicken salad. I just do a classic one with some sort of fruit in there. I like apples in mine. Sometimes I do grapes though. And then for dinner, we're doing quinoa salad. We're going to warm it and we're going to put chicken with it. So I probably will leave the arugula out just so it can last until Wednesday, and then we'll serve it with some chicken and some fruit. And then on Thursday, we're doing homemade hoagies. I did get like a meat thing from Costco. It's like a double meat tray with salami and prosciutto and things like that. And I put one of them in the freezer. I took that out, and then we're going to use that this week. And then for dinner, we're doing pasta with squash soup. So squash soup as the sauce, and we'll put some Parmesan in there. And I have sausage again. We'll probably do chicken. For Friday's dinner or lunch, we're going to do DIY pizzas. I just have dough that we make, and we just do sauce and cheese. It's very easy. The kids like to do that. For dinner, we're doing chicken salad BLTs. So chicken salad left over with some bacon on top of there on some sourdough. On Saturday, we have baseball, like I said. And then for dinner, we're doing stromboli. I've been found, so hold on. And we're doing that with some of the leftover meats, and I will just make some dough and dip it in some marinara. And then Sunday, we're doing leftovers. I feel confident in this meal plan. It's definitely a money saver for me using those leftover makeovers. Things don't always go to plan, so sometimes Monday and Tuesday get switched up, but generally we're cooking 3 meals a day, and that's what's saving us. I'm going to get started on dinner now, and I'm just throwing this together. Typically, we like, I don't know, I guess a savory chicken, if that makes sense. Just like, I don't know, barbecue sauce on it. I guess that's sweet. I don't know what I'm trying to say. We don't usually put it in a chicken teriyaki, which is what I'm making. So we have this rice ramen. This is a must for our little Costco hauls. And like I said, in a future video, I would like to go through our budget, how we're doing it, just involving another child, and then also some meals that we like to make while trying to stay on this health kick. I don't even know. I guess health switch, complete lifestyle change that we've been on for the last 3 years, and we've never felt better. So rice ramen. We're going to do carrots. We're going to do bell pepper, broccoli, Brussels. You can do whatever you want. And this I'm just trying to use up some veggies that we had going on. And then for the chicken, I can't watch the footage back, so I didn't show you the raw chicken, but I just have chicken tenders or whatever cut we got that week. And I put some of this ginger dressing on it. Not the best for you, but it's super tasty and has a lot of flavor. But I like to add some more. So I have some raw honey. I have some soy sauce, a little bit of Worcestershire, garlic. What else do we have in there? Onion powder, pepper. Is everybody okay? Pepper and salt, and then I'll do a few of these little ramen cakes, and then we'll do some shredded chicken and veggies, and it will be like a teriyaki noodle bowl. So I'm excited. We don't really do any broth with it, but it's going to be delicious, and it comes together pretty quickly. I'm going to steam the vegetables. You can roast them if you want.
In the depths of silence, where echoes remain, you were the sunrise, and I was the rain. A collision of souls, opposing in flight. I was the darkness, you yearned for the light. Now you're gone, and I'm losing my mind, losing my mind, I'm losing my mind. Now you're gone. Why did you cut me up, wring me out, and leave me high and dry? winter that faded away. You were the summer, I was that same old shit in me. Now you're gone, and I'm losing my mind, losing my mind, losing my mind. Now you're gone. Why did you cut me up, bring me out, and leave me high and dry? That kept me alive. I said hold on, you said goodbye.